Who am I? Where am I? Am I back? GH Report is next.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Wow, this is interesting. And we're in a new studio too right now. It's a new studio and everything. Oof. Now hopefully this thing will start so I can actually watch people. Come on, hello. I'm James Lott Jr. Welcome to GH Report, General Hospital After Show here on AfterBuzz TV. Yes, it's not an illusion. I'm actually here in the chair. I'm here. Second to last show though, but I'm here.
For now, as I said, I'd say second to last for now.
Yeah, for now. With that voice you hear, is at the other end of the table, Mr. Frank Moran.
Hey, everybody. You can find me right here in the icy tundra at Happy Go Jackie.
And, of course, next to him, the one that I was told the other day I just love when she talks about Sunny, Lacretia Lyon.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much. Because I love when I talk about Sunny, too. But I'm Lacretia Lyon, guys. You can always find me at LacretiaLyon anywhere on the internet, since there is only one. There's one, bitches. Only one. Yep. And so I'm trying to look in the chat room, but suddenly we're having some internet issues. And for me, I'm like, I can't see anything anymore. So, well, I guess, hi, you guys who are watching. I just want to say, first of all, because it's my first day back, I just want to say thank you because, as you know, I've been going through it in my family. A lot of stuff's happened, a lot of death in my life, and you guys have been wonderful and have been just so supportive and have completely just check on me and say things nice to me, and I totally appreciate that very much. It does help. Trust me, it does help. And it helps me come back to do this, which is what I love to do. So I just want to say that really quick to say thank you because we're all in this together. So I really appreciate that you take the time out to say nice things to me. Well, so make sure I say that. Because it's been very, very hard. But we have General Hospital, which has been very, very interesting this week. And Frank, I mean, like, there's some things that I loved. There's some things I thought, okay.
Oh, man. All right. I'll tell you one thing that I'm...
Which
you know, certainly, I guess the end game is going to be worth it for the fact that we'll get Steve Burton back on canvas. Tuesday. As Jason Morgan, whatever. But, man, I am so tired of Sam. I am so...
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah, I agree with you, Frank. Oh.
She is killing me. She was bonkers during this whole thing when she had that, viral meningitis or whatever she had. And now she's just all, like, off the deep end, too, where everybody's like, maybe you should just, you get some rest. I can't. Oh. This is, like, my least interesting way that they portray Sam.
Yeah, and I didn't like... I mean, I understood... she's upset and everything, and she yelled at Carly. But I will say, I really liked Carly in that scene because Carly just let her go at her. Didn't even, try to fight because she understood. But it's like, when Carly's the good person here, you got some problems.
You're so funny. I'm going to be the total opposite. I actually liked it. And, oh, jeez and crackers. Why the F is this not happening for me?
Do you want me to put it on my hotspot?
No, actually, no. Now I'm back on somehow, but now it's tiny. Oh, there we go. Now I'm back to normal. Hi, you guys. Okay, there you go. Okay, tell James to refresh the chat. I'm trying to work it out. Well, not even up here for me because I can't see anything. Okay. All right. So I actually disagree. I actually think Kelly Monaco is killing it. I actually enjoy.
Oh, she's great, but
I actually don't mind Sam. I mean, Sam should be distraught. And then she should go off on Carly. Why not? No, because Carly could take it. I like Sonny's talk when he said, well, because, you could take it. I mean, Carly could take it. I mean, she's like, okay, whatever. She's like, sure, why not? They're all
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't take it as a viewer. I can't. It's just so annoying to me. And that, and I agree. Whatever Kelly Monaco is doing the best she can with what she's given. But man, what she's given right now is just so irritating to me.
Well, it's interesting because what's weird in this whole storyline is that they're not showing Billy Miller. So I'm thinking, was he on vacation or was this during his negotiation time? Because I think
he was maybe on vacation, and I feel like they're doing it on purpose just to fake people out, even though we all know Billy Miller's
let me do my little mini rant.
Yes.
I've been here a while.
Rant.
Okay, all you people out there, Steve Burton's not gonna come back and play Nicholas. So get over that situation. Save your tweets. Hide your wives. Save your tweets. I don't care. He's coming back and play Jason. That's who he's going to play. He's going to play Jason Morgan. They're going to figure it out somehow, but he's not going to play anybody else. You know, all the speculation about I'm like, no. They're going to bring him all the way back and then play somebody else. He's going to play Jason Morgan. They're going to figure it out. Do I think the storyline's going to be good? I'm not sure. But they're tying it into Franco and the twin thing. Something going on with Billy Miller's character too. But he's going to play Jason. He's going to play Jason.
The weirdest thing is that actually what will happen is that he'll really be. You think it's Jason Quartermaine for the longest time, and then they'll do the reveal one time where he's all alone. It's like, I was Nicholas all along. And I got my face changed to look like Jason. But
we can't do that because then it's incest with Scott.
I know, yeah.
Sam. That's why I was like, could that work? Oh no, ew.
Yeah.
But, I mean, and you know, I guess it depends on how many viewers pay attention to all the casting news and who's in, who's out, and all that stuff. But everybody, you know, even if while you're watching the show, you're seeing the promos that Steve Burton is coming back. He's coming back. So to do these weird misdirects where you're thinking like, oh, maybe it's Nicholas that's in the hospital, which would be cool.
Right.
Yeah, because I'd love to have Nicholas back on the canvas too.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's not going to be him.
I got another rant too. I'm going to just add them all in while I got a chance.
Yeah, rant.
Okay, so when Valentine had that family tree made up, and it fell and it cracked, and the blood happened on Nicholas's name. If you look at that family tree closely, excuse me, that was that lasagna I had earlier. They forgot that they had the kids for Nicholas had Spencer. They didn't finish. They had Molly, Sam. They didn't have Sam's kids on that family tree. Danny and Emily Scout.
Oh,
consistency, bitches, consistency. They're cast lines too. I saw that they didn't have that on there.
And if viewers get what they want, they'll be like true Cassidines.
Yes.
Like incest.
Yeah, I know. And then they didn't have Charlotte's name on there either under Valentine's name. So I saw those. You're gonna do stuff like that. Make sure you have it all correct. So, but anyway, I thought it was kind of funny too. The blood went on Nicholas's name.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's getting a little old too. But that's another story. Literally another story.
Oh yes.
But I think it's. They really are trying to misdirect, but I'm like, everybody's going to be Jason. So I think right now we'll see Billy Miller's face soon at some point. We're going to see Jason on Tuesday in some capacity. If that is him sitting there in the chair, number 6 or whatever he is, whatever the thing is.
Yeah, because Sawyer Olive brought up that maybe Billy was filming his role on Ray Donovan. Because as I say, I feel like there's a dual reason. Like, he was obviously gone for whatever reason. And 2, I feel like in order to make the Steve Burton impact more, they somehow have to not show Billy in their plan.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, that leads into the storyline with they brought back Betsy Frank. I thought it was kind of cool. The actress who played her.
Yeah, because that's James Franco's real mother.
Yeah, real mother. So that was very cool. Actually, they brought her back on the show from talk about, and then she called him Bobby. Of course, because here's Robert Franco. If you guys don't know that. I thought it was a very cool part of history. I was sad they didn't have Robert Mattson. I'm sad they didn't have her in the scenes when he went to go see his mother. I'm sad they didn't have her on.
Yeah, I know.
Was she busy? What's she doing?
Exactly. We're overdue a Heather Weatherford visit.
Yeah.
So I thought that was odd to have him think that and then her not show up.
Yeah.
But it was good because it made more sense to have it be Betsy know what was up.
Yes. Yeah. And so she's going to tell him everything apparently. So.
Oh, great.
Very interesting.
But I mean, I guess to see that it's Jason underneath that mask, we give him this mask so he's more calm.
Yes.
We put him by the window so he's more calm.
Yeah.
Like, oh boy. Yeah. But I guess it at least explains why he hasn't been back in the longest time. He's just been wearing some dumb mask.
Yes, he's a mask.
Hospital.
So he's there. And of course, Ava, runs into him, bumps into him. Sure, why not? I'm like, why not?
I just want to know the whole process that facility went through to they landed on the mask was the thing that he needed.
Right.
Like, sunglasses? Nope, not enough. We need a full mask to cover that full face.
Yeah, so I think it was the same actress, you guys. I believe it was. Yeah. I believe it's the same actress as it was before, right? Someone's saying no. Somebody say similar. Or I'm like,
Kelly from PEI is saying that
it's not the real Mama Franco. Really? Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought
it looked very familiar.
Yeah. So okay. Well, there you go. I've been on Xanax half the week, so don't trust me. But yeah, so I just think it was kind of cool to bring her back in, have Scotty part of the storyline. Of course, he's hi mom, we should meet dad. It's his mom. That was kind of funny. See, okay, you guys, again, save your tweets. I don't really care. I don't like Frizz. I already said that many times. I don't give 2 Fs, all that stuff.
You can tweet me. I like Frizz.
Yeah, she likes Frizz. I know folks who do, but I just don't really give 2 Fs. But here's the thing. I like Franco. I like Roger Howard and how he plays it. and I like the fact that he is including all this story. I like this. I kind of like the storyline. I'm kind of curious to see where they, for once and for all, settle this whole thing.
Yeah, and I feel if they go with mine, not just because I thought it up, but because it's the easiest route and it makes a lot of sense and it ties in Jake and Franco and everything, then this is a good story, and I'm actually impressed. But I'm letting this unfold because I've been burned in the past.
Yes, I feel the same way. And you, Frank?
Yeah. No, it's nice to see Franco in a I don't know, just in a different type of story. Because sometimes a little Franco can go a long way with me.
Yeah.
And at least this one has been kind of interesting, like him kind of trying to pursue his past for this.
Yeah.
Although I've seen enough of the painting, guys. We can
the painting.
Yeah. Let's just we got it. You're not selling the painting. We got it, Franco. Got it. Oh yes.
Hey, wait, what's going for? She's the same actress. You guys are, oh my God, you guys are crazy. Is she? I think she's the same actress. I don't know. Yeah. Look at clips on YouTube. I think she's the same actress because I was like, oh my God, she looks really familiar. So I don't know. But yes, Roger's great. He's doing the best with that role, and I like the fact when Nina and Valentin showed up.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah,
and it's interesting to kind of give him a kind of another obsession with Jason, but not in a kind of menacing sort of way.
Yes, I agree.
Which is cool.
I think that's a good thing. But it's all gonna be tied together. It's gonna be somehow the three of them. Let's make them all triplets. So why not?
Yeah, all right.
Why not? You get a Jason, and you get a Jason, and you get a Jason. Oh, I'll just give everybody a Jason.
Well, I have to admit, when Franco first came back on the canvas, when Roger Howarth was playing him, I was disappointed they kind of broke that away, that they were no longer related.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I don't know what we gained out of it. But you do get the fact that, Scotty's his father, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
but,
I like that.
But I still do miss that initial kind of premise that they were actually related.
Well, here's the thing. They hate Quartermaines on the show, apparently, so...
Well, they hate Baldwins, too.
Yeah, so I'm don't get me started on that, because I'm just like, I will say this, because we have protracted time. I actually loved Monica and Bobby's scenes together. They kind of talking the history, just kind of like going how they've lost people, how they're going through this, how they burying kids and grandkids, and they both have Sonny in common, so to speak. They have that deal with Sonny in common. It's a shame how some people, though, you can't really tell their emotions in their face. But other than that, that's all I'll say about that. A little shady Sunday. Because I'm like, come on, people, ease up on the Botox. I liked their scenes together. I thought it was totally warranted. I let them talking. They were friends, and they went through a lot together. They brought up back in the day when she thought she had slept with Alan. I remember that whole scene. They thought she slept with Alan. It was such a great, and then Monica going off on Sonny. I agree with Miss Yaki. Going off on Sonny, it was like, I like the fact she's consistent. She's never like Sonny.
No.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, I do love that there's at least some people that can still be respected and hate Sonny, and it was good to see that, because Monica throwing both her sons thing, it's like, thank God someone said it.
Yes, she said that. I was like, yes. Oh, I forgot to say, I did forget to mention, thank you, Sawyer Olive, the Maxie Franco. Quick, that was kind of fun.
I like that.
Better off in bed than dead, or something?
Yeah, My Night with the Serial Killer.
I love that.
I thought that was clever. And brought up history that you tend to forget that they had slept together. Yeah.
Like that. I kind of like that kind of.
Yeah.
But to think that would be a story that's like, that's what Crimson needs. Crimson needs that story. Like that even Nina, even if she wrote that story, that Nina would be like, yeah, let's publish this. No, she's not going to do that. So, Maxie, come on. What are you doing?
Come on.
Well, she's Maxie. She's Maxie. So
would that really be in a fashion magazine? Say, I don't read fashion magazines, and I'm just like,
fashion folks.
Do people read these articles?
I mean, I was looking through a what is it called, Glamour magazine the other day, and they do have the one was favorite sex toys, and they had this chick talking about finding sex toys that are in discreet packaging that you take on flights, and it was actually a 2-page article.
Huh.
I was like, wow, okay, I'm like, go on, girl.
Maybe I should read things other than High Times.
Yeah, I was like, I'm always reading some more digest. So anyway, so yeah, so that was interesting. But yes, but no, I think, Brittany Duran, I'm about to say this. She goes, can we talk about everybody blaming Sonny was Jason's choice? Yeah. It wasn't, and Monica said, no, Monica did say that. She goes, I can't really completely blame you because Jason did choose. But see, I will take that, Brittany, and cut it in half, because part of the problem was still Sonny's a problem. He's still a problem. And he's directly for AJ and with Jason. It's still something, he's still part of that.
And that's the thing, is Monica believing all of that is perfectly fine with me because, again, as we bring up, it's like it's not just Jason, it was AJ. I mean, and even Emily to an extent.
Yes.
I mean, she's lost all her kids to Sonny, so she doesn't owe him jack shit.
No.
You know, and I'm just going to say it.
Woo! That's right. She said it, not me.
Let's get that explicit rating.
As I say, I mean, and two, Jason, when he went to Sonny, was not in his right mind and now has this sort of relationship because of that. I never felt like theirs was an even relationship.
No, never.
And I get maybe people like Sam and Carly not blaming Sonny as much as Jason, you know, or whatever. But yeah, with Monica, nope. Her opinion's just fine.
I agree. She has a right to feel the way she feels. She's a parent who's lost two. She's lost all her children, basically. And might lose this one. She's scared. She's totally scared. Yeah. And so I get it. And I was like, and when Bobby was talking to her, I said, like, yeah, I totally get it. I was happy they had that kind of talk. But then JH this week is doing a little history this week. I'm kind of doing a little bit of history. It's been very interesting.
I would hope that when that other lady that took Olivia over there, so that this person that has had a huge psychotic break after his traumatic injury, that would only open the doorway to accessing those Quartermaine memories. Because I do not want him coming back and just being the same old Jason Morgan.
Yeah,
right.
It hasn't been interesting with Billy Miller.
Well, I think it might be because he did play Stone Cold for so long. It may go over easier if he does go back to that.
Ugh,
but
great.
I think Billy Miller should be more something else. But I think it's interesting. Why haven't we seen between Jason and Sonny just because of him killing his brother? Well, I don't know. They haven't seen.
Hopefully now that we'll have possibly the real Jason back, that does come up. Yeah.
There's so much that really storyline wise could be beautiful if they do this correctly and unfold it correctly. Sam to be with the wrong Jason and having a kid with this guy.
Yeah.
Whoever the F he is at this point. And if he is really related to Franco, there's a cute little scene this week too about with Elizabeth talking about how she got used to having Hayden as a sister.
Yeah, and that's why I hate. They've got to fix this. I'm sorry because that's such a good story, and it was great for Liz to have some family, but they seem to hate the Webbers as much as they hate the Quartermaines. It's like really because it was nice to see her have this relationship with her sister.
Yes, I agree. And when she said that, I was like, yeah, that's gonna be.
Well, a quick tangent in relation to that. If you look at Robert Palmer Watkins, at least on social media, saying that he's at least there through the end of October,
and he will be on the show next week.
Whoa!
You didn't read the messages. Yeah. I put on there.
No, I did not.
He did. He's coming on, and we're supposed to have Candace Bryn Rostro back on today, but she got a last minute gig to cover the Emmys, so for another outlet. So she'll come on next week for my last show. She'll be here for our 2-year anniversary of my last show.
That's going to be chock full of people.
Yeah, so Robert Palmer Watkins is coming on. He is coming on. So he will be here. We'll ask him all those questions you want to ask him. We can ask him.
Please tell me the excuse that Donnell gave you.
He's in Atlanta.
He's in Atlanta.
I asked.
Yeah, she asked. He's in Atlanta. He said he loved us. He's in Atlanta. I have to think. I can't even get it out. Yeah. You have to say goodbye to me privately. That's what I was trying to say. Couldn't get it out. Dang it, it's kind of crazy. But AJ, right? Stephanie Stegner says AJ and Jason weren't even close anyway. They weren't close brothers by the time they.
But still, I mean, Jason always loved AJ. And that's the thing is, Jason's not the kind of person that would be okay with that. Not the Jason Morgan or the Jason Quartermaine we know.
Yeah, Lex Ux. I kind of like your name. Jason Q is the most boring character ever. But I'm saying, now they could make it a little differently. You don't have to write him the way they wrote him back then.
For sure.
Yeah, he's older and everything, number one. But they can write it totally good. I'd love to see him and Michael and Ned all go at it.
Oh yeah,
for LVLQ and stuff, and I think it'd be great with Miss Olivia making Big Ziti. Oh, yeah. Did you enjoy those scenes at the birthday party? It was kind of cute. And she the Nona, everybody's running to Nona. I see their kids there, but I don't. They didn't have friends or anything. But
no, it's a very very exclusive party. That was.
I was like, where are the kids? I mean, like at least have some extras come in there, some kids from the family.
And that room must have been incredibly messy because they kept getting sent back.
Clean it. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, okay. But I want to say something too because I haven't been here for a while either. Dante, to me, is much more interesting when he's not in that storyline.
Oh, yeah.
He's so much more interesting. Actually, Lulu was interesting to me kind of a little bit. You know, she's getting on my nerves a little bit, too. But she's a little interesting when she was kind of talking to Ava before she left.
Yeah, that's the thing is I feel as cute as a couple as they were and that they are in a way, and we like to see happy couples, They just aren't writing them well together. As Dante is an extremely interesting character. He's got a lot of layers to him. And I feel like saddling him with Lulu, for lack of a better term, is what's hurt him getting better storylines. Yeah. And I don't necessarily want to see them break up. I just want to see them have more outside.
What do you guys think about Lulu and Valerie making up?
Yeah, I liked that, even though it was quick. But Frank was
that seems so awkward. That seems so awkward. I mean, I guess it's good. I mean, anything that's going to give Valerie a little screen time is fine. But, yeah, that's always that awkward.
I talked to Brittany Sarpy, actually, this week.
You can check it out on the GH Mini Spotlight.
Yes.
Did she kiss a girl and she liked it?
She kissed a girl and she liked it. But she says how it was just kind of funny. That was like a long time ago. Wasn't that storyline a long time ago? Her and Lulu and Dante. I'm like, that was like a long time ago. It was kind of weird they kind of brought it up again, but it's like, okay. Yeah, Dante is sexy as hell. That's what your girl from Canada says.
Yeah, well, he is from Canada.
He is from Canada. He was on Edgewood back in the 2000s. I used to watch that show. But no, I'm liking his character when he's kind of doing other stuff. I really do. I'm just kind of really happy. I'm gonna jump around because I love me some Spinelli.
Me too.
I'm so glad he's back.
But then you still settle with that stupid Manlanders.
There are two things in this world that Frank hates the most, because Frank hates a lot of stuff. It is Manlanders and Batman and Harley Quinn, guys.
There's been so much time spent on the storyline, just astounds me.
I will say this: I hate Manlanders as much as you do, if not more. The fans know this already. It is a storyline that will not go away. On Days of Our Lives, they had an elephant storyline where these diamonds and this elephant. The elephant went on for months. We hated that elephant. When they finally smashed the elephant, I think everybody in America stood up and cheered. Oh my God, the elephant smashed! I feel like if we don't, I mean, oh my God. But I like seeing Spinelli. I like his interaction with Rita Dorkin, who plays Amy. Their interaction was kind of matched.
Yeah, I thought they were really cute in their scene together. To me, this is like, okay, this is an Amy I like.
Yes.
And, you know, as I say, her interactions with Nathan have been good, too, with this character. I'm like, okay, we can see more. Just let's never mention Manlanders after this is over.
All I saw is Curtis is sexy. Yeah, I completely agree.
But it's like every time in the story, it's just like her coming back up to Nathan, well, we're not exactly done. Yeah. Stop it. Stop it. Be done. Be done with
it.
And
then having almost pulling Maxie into it, well, I can't really tell the story. But see, I have a feeling something's going to happen with Maxie. It's almost a prediction that Maxie's going to be, it's going to come out. It's all going to go, it's going to go wrong. It's going to go wrong, obviously. That's going to go wrong. It's going to be, everyone's going to know that he's Manlanders, and that's going to ruin his career as a cop.
I will tell you exactly what I told Lacretia last week. Like, I feel like this whole thing is the same thing I feel about the nurses' ball, where nobody outside of, even nobody in Port Charles cares about watching this dumb local hospital event.
Right.
Who's gonna care about knowing that this guy from a small New York town is really Manlanders? Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I did air quotes when for the listener who are listening when it comes to ruin his career.
Yeah, and you know, because it's Maxie, that they'll have her be the one that reveals all, and it'll come in between them. And it's just, we see it coming a mile away. This is not a good story.
No.
Give Ryan Pavey something better.
Oh my God, completely.
But I mean, the idea is that she's supposed to give something that's going to give Crimson the helps it needs. So I don't know why she'd reveal something knowing that Nina would not want this.
Yeah.
So then Nina's going to be happy, so that's not going to get her job back. Well, it's just.
I know.
But it's been like a galley for this month. They got a galley. I had a friend of mine who's got connections to books give me a galley.
I know.
Oh, man.
And so, how do you know, Mr. West? And, I mean, he's trying to, I was like, oh, okay. I'm like,
man. Is it so weird that you can't hug a person in life now without somebody thinking like they are hooking up?
Right. I'm like, hello. I'm like,
that's all I can say.
I don't even talk about it anymore because it makes me depressed. I don't talk about the story anymore.
What's gonna make me more depressed is when his cover is blown and they make it seem like such a big deal, and it's got to be dragged out, and he's gonna have to talk to the commissioner. She's gonna have to say, Jordan's gonna say, I'm gonna have to let you go. You're too public right now. You're ineffective to us right now as a member of the PCPD.
Here's the thing. I respect the soap writers. I want you guys to know that I respect soap writers. To write a soap every day is not easy. I do wonder sometimes when they choose a storyline to go with. I wonder if it sounded good in the pitch meetings, and it's just like now we're stuck with it.
I kind of wonder how much weed they smoked in those pitch meetings, because if that sounded like a good idea to you, you were definitely high.
I'm kind of just like, I don't understand. Another storyline is kind of bugging me a little bit too. Even though I'm glad they're back together, and of course to see him shirtless or whatever anytime I can, I'm very happy or sweaty. It's Curtis and Valerie.
Oh, we know where his heart really lies.
I know, like, geez. I don't care who he's with, as long as he's shirtless and sweaty. Curtis and Jordan back together, but Aunt Stella's like, I think I'll be nice now on purpose. She tells TJ, I think I have work to do. Still in Port Charles. I'm like, oh, girl.
We were so close.
Almost got rid of you.
So close.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she's a great actress, but I mean, I just like this. Again, this storyline is kind of bugging to me.
Oh, it is. There's, other than that first day when she first appeared, and there's some nice scenes with her and Curtis. Every other time she's been annoying. Yeah. Like, oh, great.
I'm just like, oh, really?
I would like it. Only her scenes from now on have to be in the park, catching people looking up in the bushes, constantly. Like, what is happening?
But I will say, I like seeing TJ back. I'm glad to see him. Taekwon is back. I know he's been filming other things. That's why he was gone. So I'm glad to see him back. He's a good little actor, and his explanation on how he has to work on his own. And I kind of like that.
Yeah.
His talk with Aunt Stella wasn't bad. That was good.
Yeah, their scenes are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not as annoying.
Yeah.
Because, okay, I'm sorry. I do say auntie to my Aunt Faith. Hi, Aunt Faith. I say auntie. But somehow the way Kurt says auntie, I'm like, you're not 12. The way he says it, it's like you're a grown man. I mean, I'm a grown man too, clearly. But somehow the way he says it bugs me. The way he says auntie. My auntie, like a little baby. I'm like,
what if he called you daddy?
That'll work. That'll totally work. He can call me auntie anytime. He can call you whatever the F he wants. Woo! He can call just don't call me late for dinner. That's all I gotta say. He can call you whatever he wants. It works for me. Totally works for me. I have no problem. He can call me Jordan. I don't care. Or Valerie. But yeah, so Jordan needs to be pregnant. Oh, that's so funny. I guess she can get pregnant still, I guess. Yeah, she can get pregnant. Yeah.
I would hope that if he's now back on the show more frequently right now, it'd be great to give TJ and Molly like a real story.
Yes, I agree with that. Oh, but now we saw Curtis talking to Sonny.
Yep.
And Jordan watching.
Oh, well, of course she has to walk in at the wrong moment of that conversation.
Yes.
But no, that's a relationship we really haven't seen explored much because it's usually been just Jason and Curtis.
Yes.
So
it makes sense to me. It kind of makes sense to me. Just if you need anything, I'm here. He was kind of funny. He's like, you know, down this pier is all dangerous or whatever. It's like they kind of made me laugh when he said that to Sonny. I was like, okay, I can see something because Sonny right now has no right-hand man.
That's true.
In a way. So could it be? Curtis always likes to walk that line.
And I think it's more about Jason than it is Sonny, and I'm okay with that aspect because I don't want Curtis to be drugged down with Sonny, but I don't see this as Curtis aligning himself with Sonny. I see it as Curtis wanting to be a good friend of Jason.
Yeah.
How soon? All right, we're all going to assume that when next week we get revealed that the guy behind the mask is really Steve Burton and he's Jason Morgan.
Yes.
How soon does he get from there to Port Charles?
Well, good question. Well, because will he be a part of Ava's storyline?
Yeah.
Because Griffin's heading over there to get his woman.
Yeah.
That's right. And Anna was like, oh, God, please don't fall for that bitch.
I love that.
Anna was like, she had no shame. She was like, let me tell you, you don't know who she is.
Yeah, and and this is what I like about Griffin is why he's such a good character is because he knows everybody's faults, whether it be Ava or Sonny. But he won't let them talk trash about one another. And that's why it's like, because he keeps that line of, I know what they've done, but I'm Mr. Forgiving Dr. Hot Priest. But yeah, I love that Anna was like, oh, not Ava Jerome. Like, no. She was all motherly about it.
She was like, please. Oh my God, no. Could be anybody. I don't care. Just not her. Yeah. I was like, well, you go, Anna. You tell them all about it.
What I loved about that, though, is it's so often with Anna, and Fennell Hughes is great, so I'll watch her do anything. But it's always been her on the attack, where it's just like it's more focused on her. I've got to figure out what's going on with Valentine. I've got to focus on Julian. So it's people always coming trying to talk her out of stuff, and her being like, "No, I've got to do this." Yeah, it was just nice to see her on the other end, like focusing the attention on somebody else and being in that position of like trying to talk somebody out of something. So it was just nice to see her on the other end for once.
And isn't it very obvious that they're going with Anna and Finn? I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, me too.
And,
I was like,
Andre has been there, but what's happening there? But yeah, I'm like, oh, they are going there, huh?
Let us talk. But at that moment where she goes to Finn and says, I need somebody to be a doctor to get me close to this person. I'm like, you were with Andre. He's somebody that is familiar with WSB work. He could make this work. Why are we not making this? This seems like a logical pairing that should happen.
Yeah, and I'm guessing maybe it's because of the type of doctor, but still, it's like he has an MD, and you're going to make up a story anyway. Why would you not I mean, that was the thing. It's, okay, why?
Yeah, I mean, especially if this lady's, like a hypochondriac. I mean, that's certainly somebody that, that's right there in Andre's wheelhouse to deal with somebody in that kind of mental state.
I'm not happy.
No.
That's what I'm going to say.
And I don't know if it's just simply because if you're thinking about... Finn in terms of, it's are you Michael Easton as opposed to, Anthony Montgomery? Maybe they're like, well, Michael Easton, we want to have him a little bit more featured. So maybe that's the case, but it's a disappointing turn.
Or make a triangle of it. Triangles, they don't do main triangles on General Hospital. Yeah. But we both do them all the time. But General Hospitals, when we do it, I'm just like, come on, do a triangle then. Because Andre they've been building up to something, and they're not following through. Why the F are you not following through?
They've done this too many times, but they set you up with a really cool idea, and then...
Someone has a question for me. I guess I should answer, because I haven't been here in a while. James, you've been away. What do you think about Aiden's exit? I was upset. I am sad they let her go. Rebecca Budig is a phenomenal Emmy-nominated actress who can act. She can do comedy, drama. I thought they finally start writing storylines that fit her. Her scenes with her father, her real or fake father, whatever, were amazing. Her scenes with Curtis were good. Her scenes with Finn, I was really upset they let her go because she has potential, especially for that age group of women that could be totally. She's different. She can be smarmy. She can be smart ass. She can be funny. She can be serious. I mean, I think what a loss for General Hospital. That's what I feel about that.
Yeah, Rebecca Budig is probably one of my favorite actresses in daytime. So I was so happy when she came over here, and to get rid of her when her storyline was really great, it's just crap. I mean, and hopefully we can change things for Robert and maybe Rebecca, because I feel like it's still open for her to return.
Oh yeah, she come back. She knows come back.
And that's why I'm like, have a triangle ending with Anna and Andre and Hayden coming back. I mean, okay.
Yeah, I can work. That works for me.
What I liked about the feeling of this, so that was interesting. It's been a while since I've really felt this watching a soap. Is like usually after they do some big storyline with a character, and then you can see where they're going to basically really shift the direction of that character. Where you just all of a sudden they just immediately start popping up with these other people that you don't normally associate them with. And I really felt that where you see all of a sudden like this week with Anna and Finn, like all right, we're taking Finn now and just shifting him around here, moving away from what he's been doing in the past and pointing him in a whole new direction.
Yeah, fans. So Misaki claims I don't know. I haven't seen it on Twitter that they're not following through with Andre and Anna because racist fans start complaining on Twitter. I hope it's not true because it's 2017. No, I'm not saying there's not racist. We know they're there. Don't let me start on that. But I hope that they have. I mean, that's TJ and Mike. They don't show them very often, but they're interracial. I mean, I hope other subs are doing interracial stuff. So I hope that they're not doing it because of that. I mean, I'm hoping that's not why they're not doing it.
Yeah, because that's just cowardice. I'm sorry, because many of us have been talking about wanting them together for over a year now. And the thing is like, who cares what Soap Twitter says? Because they love to complain about anything and everything sometimes. I don't
think it's a Soap.
That's the thing. Is I'm like,
the writers don't listen to them. I think if they listen to them, clearly we have different storylines. But no, I think can I say that? But no, I think seriously, it's more of a just like you said, Michael Easton may be higher on the food chain, so to speak, compared to Anthony. He's been around a little longer in the soap world. Maybe they want to do more to go that direction. I will say I'm not sure that the writers listen to the fans on Twitter. I will trust me. Twitter goes off all the time. I don't think they really pay attention to them. I don't think they do.
And it's a shame because there's been so many, other than like the only terrible thing that's ever been done with Andre is that stupid hat. I'll never.
I love that.
It's so stupid. But everything else, I mean, there's so many tantalizing things. Where his backstory with with Robert Scorpio, WSB.
Yes.
I mean, he has all these cool connections that have never really been explored, and this seems like a storyline tailor-made to be able to showcase what he could bring.
I agree.
And it's disappointing that it's not happening.
It's a shame. So hopefully it'll change. Maybe they're not done with them yet. Who knows? Oh, yeah, I agree. They had Hayden write the letter. We saw it for a second. Said they lost a baby. But she obviously didn't lose the baby. I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean,
they showed her pregnant badly.
So it's going to be open ended. Hopefully that it'll, it's just soaps. Anything people. Steve Burton's coming back, so I mean, there you go. I mean, people come and go, and things happen, and so I think that's kind of what's going on.
So
Tell
guys,
Christopher, where are you?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say James Lott Jr. might come back, guys.
That's true.
I don't know. I think I lost the baby. I'm trying to lose the baby. Trust me, I'm trying to lose it.
We'll just see somebody in the studio with a mask, just sitting in one of the guest chairs.
Oh my
for a long
God!
time.
One day just do it and not say anything the whole episode, and like not say anything the whole episode. I do need a love interest. Oh, you mean on there? Somebody else's love interest?
I know, me too. Oh wait, yeah. And Kelly from PEI says, "Sorry, Frank. She loved the hat too."
Oh,
what you got against the Indiana Jones?
That hat was the dumbest thing ever. Oh, come on. No way.
So what else happened this week?
Well, we've talked a little bit about it, but let's, in terms of just Ava, kind of directly with her. As you mentioned, Lulu, like she had eyes on a hawk during that conversation between Valentine and Ava at the.
I love when it kind of showed her from afar, and Lulu was like, She's all, if I give my ear this way, and we turn it this way, so I can hear what's going on. She was like,
"What is this? What are you just signing? What are you doing?"
Your business, bitch. He was like, Valentine, I love when he's dismissed her, like, whatever, we have business going on.
And I just love Ava because Ava is just seamlessly, a liar. Like. All that. Oh yes, Lulu. I was selling him this. Not even a flinch. It's like.
Yes, Ava works it out.
I love you, Ava.
Great.
I was like, we shouldn't be rooting for her, but I am. I know she's bad. Ava is bad, but Maura West is just I almost said it.
She's just wonderful.
Oh, yes, she's wonderful.
Do you want? Are we all gung ho on the idea of a
new face?
Yeah.
Sure,
a new face?
Sure, why not?
She won't look like a Captain Planet villain anymore, but at least she'll get Dr. Hot praise, which I'm really looking
So
for.
you want Griffin and Ava?
I like Griffin and Ava. They're like my favorite characters, so why would I not want them together?
It's
like Valentine and Nina. I'm like, I like them together.
Oh, that's so funny. That's true. Yeah.
Do you think she did write that agreement though, but do you think that she really can stay silent when things are going on?
Yeah, she was totally. Alexis is in the booth today.
We have Steve, guys.
We have Steve, you guys. I'm sorry, we have Steve. We don't have Alexis in the booth. And we actually won't have Alexis in the booth anymore. So that's kind of a sad note to tell you guys. But anyway, but yeah, no, it's completely, it's kind of funny that, what we were talking about, if you just want to share a thought.
No.
We were talking about a cool thing that I had just brought up there. No. How Ava was going to react. Will she keep quiet?
Oh yes, I like the fact that she's conflicted, and that she's always been conflicted. Because she does care about Spencer, and when Lulu goes, I don't think you on behalf of me and my mom and Spencer. I was like, oh, of course, very soapy. I loved it, but I completely like that she's torn. And that's something has to come out. Something has to happen.
And I think that's why characters like Ava, when we see this turmoil of she wants to do the right thing, but at the same time she is in love with this guy who she feels would like her more if she was prettier.
Really? She said I'm vain. She was I'm vain.
And that's the thing is Ava's so human, and that's why I like her. Because, yes, she always makes the wrong choice for the most part, but who doesn't?
I'm perfect. That's what you're talking about. No, but she very much was like, I'm vain. I can't help it. I want to look. I mean, I don't blame her. I get a little zit and I'm upset. So I'm like on my face. I'm like, this is the moneymaker. I don't want anything happening here. Come on. I totally get it. I'm like, girl, I understand. See all these things on her face? I don't look like that. Even though he likes her for who she is, kind of, because he's a priest. Even though he won't admit it either because he's a priest.
Oh, yeah. And it's like, he's attractive.
Well, they all keep calling you out on it. It's like, you're not even a practicing priest. You're on leave. Yeah. As the homegirl said to me. He's like, I mean, Anna called him out on it, and homegirl called him out on it. I mean, everybody's calling him out on it, so...
and maybe Ava's just like me. There's something about that collar that's just sexy.
Okay, Thornbirds. That's an 80s reference, you guys. 80s, what do you call it? What do you call it? The miniseries reference.
Oh, yeah, because I'm like, what?
Yeah, you went there.
It was Keeping the Faith with Edward Norton.
Oh, there you go. That. Okay, so we all have our time periods. Yeah. But you old folks like me, Thornbirds was huge with Richard Chamberlain and what's her name? I forgot her name already.
I'll just go with the obligatory. That was before I was born.
Before you were born. Oh, why? Thank you. And what else happened this week?
It's the one thing that I did like about that with Ava and Valentine though is that she had here's a tapestry. There's it's like $6 million. I think this is a great no. I've always told you what I wanted. If
he's
I was
like,
going to
he's all Ann.
It's a nice way to sweeten the pot, but okay.
He did say that.
Yeah.
Like I mean, James Frank Stewart is killing it. He's so funny. He's working it out too. He's so good.
So we finally get the bombshell dropped on Michael about what the deal is with Nell.
Yes.
And I did like the way that Carly just said her piece and then she was out. She didn't sit there and attack Nell at all. So I felt like that was a nice straddling of her wanting to care for Michael, but also not wanting to kind of like manipulate his life and kind of step away.
Yeah, I thought the way he did it was good. It was like, hey, okay, and next, this is for you. Now you deal with this. And she said I was going to leave it alone. I was going to be really. I was going to jump in, but I got to tell you. And she did, and she left.
Yeah, I will say I actually really liked Carly in her dealings with everyone this week. How she was with Sam and Nell and Michael, and it's like, if I were Carly, I probably would have said something too after with Jason. But she didn't say it in the, guess what she did? No, it was like, hey, you needed to be aware of this.
Yes.
Like, and then
Michael's
step back.
like, But he's dumb. He's going to be in love with her still.
Yeah, all right, so during that conversation when Nell is explaining to him, and like, did you love Zach or whatever? And it's like, he was really good to me. He was always really good to me. But I just realized that was, everything I love was like, is that the same thing that Michael's doing to you right now? He's just being really good to you?
Yeah.
I love that her real name is Janelle. I was like, you black? Oh, who's going on? Not Janelle. Lacretia.
Yeah, I was about to say, we can't talk about white girls and black names.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, Janelle. Like, that's like my cousin. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on there? But yeah, I mean, again, we love Chloe, who's been on the show, and she's doing a good job playing with what she's given too. But Michael's gonna be dumb. He's gonna stay with her, obviously.
Yeah.
I did like though that we finally get a scene with her and Bobby, and Bobby's just ready to pounce it. But I did like Nell was just like, get a life of your own.
Yes, you must be miserable and lonely. I was like, there you go, girl. That's right. I love when she just turns on a dime when it comes to Bobby.
It's funny how those two fight. I like those scenes because it's like, yes, Bobby is being a straight up B, but Nell actually finally like stands up for herself because usually with everybody else she's a little like timid, but with Bobby she's like, no, I don't need to prove anything to this bitch.
Yeah, they totally she does. I love it. So those scenes good too. Love Carly telling about Michael and Nell. Yeah, it was good. I was like, I think she did good. I think she did the right thing. But just letting her know this is what we found out. Now you deal with it and figure it out for yourself.
I hope she's playing a long con and she does kill Michael. That'd be great.
Damn right.
Oh my god.
That'd be excellent.
Dark.
Let's do it.
But
oh my god.
It might give some life. I mean, or maybe she just hits Michael over the head again, and then he gets more interesting personality. Because I love Michael, especially when he first came on.
Yeah.
And, there's so much with that character, but they've just decided to make him so dull. And with these dull relationships, it's like, okay, if Nell can spice things up, I'm all for it.
Yeah, and he was so like mad at her. It's like, we've been together a long time, and you said you never told me about you were engaged to somebody that died.
Long.
But then it's also like in that same episode, he reveals on the bridge like, oh yeah, I was in a coma for like when I was a kid. And she's like, what?
Well, you were in a coma.
So hey, we all have our things that we reveal on our own time.
Yeah.
Right.
So ease off, Michael.
Yeah, I was like, hello. But I did I'm loving the way they're really making Jocelyn be these days. And I love the character of Oscar. I love
they're
that.
so cute.
They're so cute together. I love how he tried to break it. We saw Milo.
Yeah.
Bad hair, Milo. Bad. that hairdo did not do him any favors.
He's been busy doing other stuff, running his gym or whatever in real life.
So he came over there just sweating?
Yeah. He's just busy. They say, come on in for a day. And I just love that we saw Milo, and it was kind of funny to see how he's policing the house, which makes sense because there's things going on.
But come on, like she's too young to date. What a dum-dum. Come on now.
Yeah.
It does happen. So I have daughters, and I'd let them date until they were like 16. Well, one was a little earlier, but 16 with the other one. You couldn't go nobody until 16. I don't trust boys.
Wait, how old is Jocelyn supposed to be?
13 or 14.
Yeah.
Well, she is young. Oh, okay. We'll see, Frank. We'll talk to you about 10 more years.
Yeah, when Josie's 14,
yeah, exactly.
you're going to let her go.
Yeah, let's talk about 10 more years, see how you feel about that.
She's already engaged.
I'm
already good. Yeah, I'm already good. He's a very nice boy.
To James Woods. That's a timely joke.
Joke. Especially if you read Amber Tamlin's op-ed. I won't spoil anything, guys, but Amber Tamlin Emily did a recent op-ed piece, and was it Huppo, I think? Or it was a big one. Yeah.
So I'm just saying, it's a timely joke. If you guys are following that, it's a timely joke.
Yeah.
Because I like Oscar, but then also like some of the scenes that he's in are just so annoying. Where he's got to be where he just does something kind of dumb, and then it always kind of blows up in his face, and then he's got to like suddenly thinking like, just think before you act.
That's just what
James, you were a
teenage
boy.
boys do.
James, you were a boy once. I was, exactly. Yeah. That's the point. Exactly. I was once and was not good person. But no, I like Oscar. We know his father is somebody there, probably.
Yeah, his parents are going to be somebody that are going to have a problem with Sonny.
But the father's going to be something. I mean, we don't know who his father is.
That's true.
Make him a Cast9. Should make him a Cast9.
I mean, I feel like it's at least stirring in that direction. Like, does your mom know what Jocelyn's last name is?
Right, yeah.
Like, but that'd be one thing. Like Jack's, like, okay, whatever. I feel it's like the Corinthos thing. Sure, all right.
Yeah.
So Frank, I was watching the show, and you weren't too happy with Jocelyn making up with Sonny a few weeks ago.
No, it's just like, hold on tight, man. Hold on tight to those grudges. Just do it.
Yeah, I think Jocelyn and Michael both should hate Sonny, but that's just me.
No, come on. You get
and Dante. Although, like, I do get being a new dad, and Sonny didn't do anything him after he was a dad, so maybe having a little bit of a relationship, but being super buddy-buddy with him is still odd. It's like, he shot you.
But you shot him thinking he was somebody else.
Still.
What happens?
I wouldn't have shot you if I knew you were my son blackmailing.
Probably not. Probably not.
I don't know. Let's face it.
I don't know. I forgive that. It happens.
I thought there's always that fine line that a soap needs to tread, and sometimes more often than not, GH tends to tip on the side of like dragging it out too long. Is like it's Jocelyn hating Sonny. It always great because she was able to just really kind of be have at it with Carly. Kind of be really angry at Sonny. That was great. And I guess it always reaches that point where it's like, well, how long are we going to keep this going again and again and again? Right. And I feel like, I guess all things considered, I wish she would always, from now on, always just be mad at Sonny, which would be great, and Carly. But I guess they wrapped it up, at least. So you got to have that kind of animosity, and then you can move on to the next kind of thing.
Well, the thing is, I personally like their scenes because I feel like he talks to her like a regular person. But they can be really, at this point, they can be really honest with each other, I think it changes the relationship, the dynamic a little bit, where they can actually, he can't sugarcoat anything with her. Yeah. She sees him who he is, I think, on some level.
And that's why I like the relationship to an extent. I just wish it was a little less cordial. I mean, I like that she at least has some respect for him as a parental figure. Yeah. But at the same time, she should keep giving him as much as he gives her.
I almost forgot that Jocelyn was Jason's goddaughter. I forgot about that at first.
Yeah, because when she said that, I really don't remember a lot of Jocelyn and Jason scenes.
Me either. No. None.
Yeah.
None. You don't remember them because they didn't happen. That's the problem. She should have been there choosing a godfather. Yeah. That's another story, I guess, obviously. Here's the thing. I love me some General Hospital, and there's sometimes I'm liking the episodes, and sometimes they get the writing right on, and then sometimes they do something or they don't do something. You're like, it's just a 30. You can do a 2-minute scene. That's all we need, and it would make everything beautiful.
Well, especially when you also have a storyline like Man Landers running in, you're like, this is time wasted on scenes where you could give us those little 2-minute beats on other storylines to make it a lot more smoother.
Or bring on her godforsaken brother,
Chet.
Yeah.
Let's bring her on. Bring him on. Like let's bring him on. I'm like, why in the F have we not seen him? Like I don't give 2 Fs about what's going on with him. I don't care.
For some GH. I swear they just love to name check, whether it be Jeff Weber, Chet, Nicholas. They'll name check the hell out of these people.
But they don't bring them back. Yeah.
Nope. It took the longest time for Sabrina to get finally brought on, and then we just get it for 1 episode, and that was it. I know. Like, ugh.
Well, this week we have to wrap this all up. But this week it's Carly, Jason, Steve Burton face returns on Tuesday for sure. So I'm actually curious to see how this is going to be unveiled. I'm putting my fingers crossed. It'll be a good storyline. It'll be juicy and it'll unfold. The Tale of Two Todds on Why to Live was good. The John Black, Roman Brady, 2 Romans were good on Days of Our Lives. They can do this. It's happened before. It can be done. Do it.
I'm excited. Oh, the coaster's been thrown.
That's it. Just do it. You have time for this shit. Okay,
yeah.
There you go. At the very end. I got it out. So anyway, that's our week that was in General Hospital in Port Charles. Now tell them, Frank, what they can find you at.
You can find me if you want. I mean, you don't have to. Nobody's forcing you. Unless you've lost a bet. I don't know why you'd bet that the loser would have to follow me on social media. But you live your own life. You make your own choices. If you have found yourself on the end of a losing side of a bet, Follow me on social media at Happy Go Jackie.
With those Hero Dog Awards, so excited.
Hero Dog Awards, guys, October 28th on the Hallmark Channel.
I'm gonna watch it again. I cried the whole time. I'll watch it again and just cry. Go ahead.
Well, I'm Lacretia Lyon, guys. You can always find me at LACRETIALYON anywhere on the internet, since there is only one. And if you like me and Frank, which I hope you do if you watch this show, you can watch our other show on Book Circle Online, 10 p.m. on Wednesday nights now. We got a later time slot, the Comic Book Exchange, where Frank rants too.
That's right. But about people in tights.
Yes.
Which is sometimes GH related.
Yeah, right, exactly, sometimes. And you guys, next week is our 2-year anniversary. I can't even believe it. 2-year anniversary and my last show.
For now.
I'm sure there will be tears shed and laughter. I'm bringing drinks. I'm bringing cookies. All kinds of stuff's going to happen. And guess like Robert Rock is going to come on. Candace Benresto. And who knows who else will show up on the show next Sunday.
I would like to have Robert sing. He's going to sing to you?
Oh, maybe I'll have him sing to me. Oh, yeah, I will.
That was great. And now with a special musical performance.
By Robert Watkins. But we're at next week. So follow us on iTunes. Follow us on YouTube. You can, the GH Report is on there under Journal Hospital After Show. And you can follow me at James Lott Jr. where all James Lott Jr.'s are sold. I love you guys. See you next time.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
But you
James in a hockey mask.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.